faces an unprecedented threat. The COVID-19 pandemic has rapidly covered the globe. It has spread suffering, disrupted billions of lives, and endangered the global economy. COVID-19 is menacing the whole of humanity, and so the whole of humanity must fight back. Individual country responses are not going to be enough. Wealthy countries with strong health systems are buckling under the pressure. But now the virus is arriving in countries already in the midst of humanitarian crises caused by conflicts, natural disasters, and climate change. These are places where people have been forced to flee their homes because of bombs, violence, or floods, are living under plastic sheets in fields, or crammed into refugee camps or informal settlements. They do not have homes in which to socially distance or self-isolate. They lack clean water and soap with which to do the most basic act of self-protection against the virus, washing their hands. And should they become critically ill, they have no way of accessing a healthcare system that can provide a hospital bed and a ventilator.
I want to begin by reiterating the Secretary General's comments that now is the time for solidarity in the face of this threat to all of humanity. As you know, the pandemic has accelerated over the last 2 weeks, and while COVID-19 is a threat to people everywhere, what's most important, most worrying is the danger the virus poses to people already affected by crisis. People and communities that are already uprooted due to conflict, displacement, the climate crisis, or other disease outbreaks are the ones we must urgently prioritize. Despite their resilience, they do need our help today, and this new plan lays out what has to happen right now in order to save lives and slow the spread of this virus. I implore leaders to stand together and heed this appeal, joining the Secretary General's call. Since this outbreak was identified, WHO and our partners have been ramping up surveillance and lab testing across low and middle-income countries. We have brought scientists together to boost funding in the research and development diagnostics, treatments, and the future vaccine. We have communicated online via the media and in person with many world leaders to ensure that preparations are accelerated and populations are sensitized.